Hi, I'm Evan Wheeler and this is Rocky Pavey, and we're with Friends Church. We're the men's group WHAM, and we are putting on a fashion show expo silent auction tonight to raise money for missionaries in Burma. We've been doing this for about 5 years. We've got a lot of activities going on tonight, and I'm going to let Rocky kind of clue you in on what's in store for this evening.
So tonight we're going to have Teresa Quakenbush and her modeling company are putting on a Camo Expo. As you can tell, the outfits were generously provided by Sportsman's Warehouse. So there's going to be a modeling expo of all the latest camo fashions, both men and women's. We also have a wild game feed, so all the members of WHAM bring their wild game in for the previous year, and we cook it up and have a buffet line. We also have a silent auction, which is people have everything from sporting goods to furniture that we donate, and then it's auctioned off, and all the proceeds of this go to fund Friends of Partners, which is the local funding arm of Matt Fetters and Tom Robinson, the local missionary families in Burma. And so we usually raise somewhere between $15,000 and $20,000 for that cause. Everybody has a great time. They get some good food, and they get to participate in helping local missionaries provide help and relief, be the hands and feet of Christ to a group in Burma.
And it allows us to be part of the mission team. Even though we're not over there, we can help support these folks, help out with these people and give them light and hope, which is not often found in Burma. These people are not as fortunate as we are over here, and we want to make their lives a little bit better than what it is now.
It's been a concerted effort for the past 6 months. We start the planning for this for 6 months. We have a core planning group of WHAM. Evan is the president of WHAM, and so he's in charge of ramrodding this thing through. It takes a lot of man hours, a lot of time to put this thing together. As you can see from the buffet and the tables and the camo and the donations, it's quite the process, but we're all happy to do it because we know it goes to a great cause.
We started this process, the planning process and everything, probably about the end of hunting season, probably the 20th of September, and started selling raffle tickets. And people have been real generous, bringing stuff in for the last 2 or 3 months for us to put on silent auction to raise money for this event. And we just want to thank the community for stepping up and helping out. And we've got a lot of volunteers, a lot of donations, and all of that helps to fund the missionaries over in Burma.
A lot of local businesses have really stepped up. I know I don't want to mention one for fear of not mentioning the rest of them, but a lot of local businesses have stepped up and donated some very great prizes. We have big portable generators, we have rifles, we have gift certificates to hotels and restaurants. The community is really starting to get behind this. Thing's starting to gain some momentum, starting to get some traction. Like I said, this is the 5th year that we've done it now, and every year it just gets bigger and bigger. And we're getting, you know, Billy Smith is one of the guys that comes up with this ideas of the Camo Expo and the fashion show. He really brings a, you know, if it wasn't for him, we'd be just a bunch of guys sitting around eating pork and beans out of a can. That'd be about the end of it. But he really brings a great flair for this. He has a natural ability to organize these things and bring some things in that incorporate the men and the women, so it's not just a guy's affair. It's truly a family affair now. So the community is really getting behind it, and it's just snowballing, getting bigger and bigger each year. And like I said, it's all for a great cause.
The first year we started out, we were set up in the coffee shop in here, and there was probably 20 guys 5 years ago, and this thing's grown exponentially since then. We sold out every chair, 320 seats inside the auditorium last week. So people are really stepping up and supporting this event.
We're sitting in the stand, she's holding my gun, and I'm holding Hi, I'm Matt Fetters. I just want to share with you a little bit about the mission work that we do. We've been in Thailand for 9 years, and we work with a people group called the Karen. And this group of Karen have been locked into a civil war in the country of Burma for over 60 years. And right now we are in the process of helping them, one, survive in the jungle, two, we train and we build capacity into their communities to be able to provide rice for their families, nutritious vegetables for their kids. And we're in the process of trying to move into clean water and sanitation for these areas. The Karen have been forced from their homes and they hide in the mountains in the jungle between Thailand and Burma. And countless millions over 60 years have died in unmarked graves in the jungle that most people would never know where their family members went, just know that they disappeared. So our work in Thailand and in Burma is to work towards peace for the Karen, but also to provide development projects that can help them survive in the jungle in wartime and in peace, and to help them by sharing the love of God through food and water and kind words. We also do discipleship training with Karen refugees. We share the gospel and evangelism outreach to migrant workers in Thailand and also to villagers inside of Burma. It's been our privilege to work with the Karen now for those 9 years, and they are an extraordinary people that have survived unspeakable atrocities. So I just ask that people would help us pray for them, pray for peace in Burma, and pray for all the missionaries and ministers who are reaching out and putting their lives at risk to share the gospel and to be help and hope and love to those people.